We are doing it.
Are we live?
I believe we are live.
We're live. Okay. Let's see. Where are we live? Is this it? Right here? Yeah. Okay.
Both Facebook
Got
and
it.
YouTube.
Oh, so it's live on Facebook too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That works.
We're live on both areas, so I guess I'll keep...
I'll watch on Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, so... What a journey. We're really having to dust off the cobwebs, you know. We've spent, just to bring you up to speed, we've spent a year and a half. He spent a year and a half bedridden because of the cancer, the blood cancer.
And thanks to that, I gained a little weight.
Oh, well, we're not worried about that.
I am.
We're glad you're here. That's the only thing that matters. We're glad you're here.
That's true.
Your power is not in the weight that you carry or how skinny or how beautiful or how ugly you are. Your power is in how authentic you are and how loving you are. Right?
She's not letting me get a word in.
Well, yeah, because you digress into worrying that people are worried about what you look like.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't listen to those thoughts, do we?
No. Sure.
So our whole show today is about shifting you back into your power.
And this is a good demonstration. Listen to the master.
We can step out of our power so easily by hearing the program that is running in the back, behind the scenes. A split-second thought comes in, and we attach to that little worry, like, oh, what will people think? I'm not on my game. I'm not exercising the way I should. I'm not eating the way I should. People are, what might they think? Well, do you remember that when we're standing there talking to someone, they're thinking about themselves, just like you were. You were thinking about yourself, right? They're thinking about themselves. They're not like, oh my God, he must be eating a whole pig.
This is a good reminder for me.
Right?
And we all need that reminding.
Yes. So people are always thinking about themselves. Am I being received? Are they judging me? What are they thinking about me? Am I good enough? You remember that. When you're in conversation with others, you remember that they are thinking about themselves, and you can just let that shit go. We're so glad you're here with us.
Don't kiss me, I stink.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so dusting off the cobwebs. You know, we don't need to think about ourselves. We're here for other people. And how are we going to get started? You have a notebook. I have a notebook.
Well, who wants a card reading, first off? Because I feel like doing card readings, I guess. Well, she suggested card readings, and I'm like, maybe I'll do card readings. Okay, I'll do card readings. Yeah, let's do card readings.
Well, unless Dana wants one, why don't you kick it off with giving me one? Give me a card reading.
What? But I don't want to.
Well, that way people can see what card readings are all about. You know, if we get some new people. Hey, look at that.
What?
Facebook offers, what's that called?
Caption.
Yeah. I know YouTube does too, and I tried turning it on, but it's not working. Oh, we have 8 8 people who either popped in or are viewing or are here with us. Can you say hello?
Yeah, for some reason, YouTube does not allow it with us. I guess we're not paying for the subscription for it. I
yeah.
think you need to pay for a subscription to be able to have that.
Oh, I see. Hi. Taneka's here. She says hello. Hello, Beth. Hello.
Hi, Taneka.
It's nice to be with you guys. It's been a while. Do you need that light on?
No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Oh, so Kidd is pulling cards for me. Is Grumpy Star here? Oh, I got you back. I like that.
Oh, shadow self. So you have the shadow self, which is denial, projection, and shame is what this card is saying. But from what we have come to understand is that shadow is actually not evil. It's the opposite of light, which means that it's the dark entities that are the evil ones. It's the shadow self that you need to focus upon to be able to actually see the perfection in who you are. And that's what you have, is the shadow self popping up to show you that it has your back, to show you what you truly need to do to be able to let go of what is happening within your experience called the adversary. And the adversary is here to basically guide you. It's a guiding light in a way of showing you what not to do when the things are popping up into your experience, which are basically like the battle fatigues. Because she has the Wands card upside down, and it's all about resolution, coming together, battle fatigue, and suppressed emotion. So you need to stop suppressing the emotions that are coming up, but allow the emotions to come up and feel them so you can release them and let them go, so you can have the way, so you can lead the way for others to be able to see what needs to be shown at this moment. And this one says, be a leader. Show others how it's done. You can help others, which you just explained with what I've been going through right now with my thought processes. And it says, out, trick, or treating for this card. And it says, we are here, meaning the thoughts are always going to be here, and it's always going to come. It's always going to pop up, but it's about how you deal with it in the present moment. Do you deal with it with love, or do you go to a higher energy, which is being authentic, knowing that the thoughts are not you, but it's a part of what is created within you?
So last night was one of those nights that I really have a challenge with. I struggle with that. It wasn't just thoughts, but I had like that feeling in the pit of my stomach, like I did something wrong. That is how my body responds to that feeling. And it could be that I did something wrong. It could be that my people pleasing, came up. But I was really proud of myself because I did exactly what that card reading told me to do. I just sat with it and really looked at it. And I was able to tell myself I didn't do anything wrong. there is no wrong. And so our whole belief system has to shift.
Has to change.
It does. We have to shift into believing that we stand in our own power, that we create the world we want to live in. Now, I know you know this, but I'm going to remind you of this. Kid, you had chemotherapy, and that put a lot of poisons in your body, and you are actively detoxing, and it's going to take a little time for all your cells to release that, and that is creating a lot of inflammation. It creates cravings. It creates the perfect environment for parasites, right? So you've got a lot that you're dealing with on your healing journey now. Mm-hmm. So this is just the after effects of having something pull you out from dying, and they used poisons to do it. Go figure, right? But it was an amazing journey doing that with you. So there are two, all the cancer in the lymphatic system is completely gone. And remember his lungs? We showed you a picture. It was just full. All of that is gone except for 2 spots. And it was compared to last September's scan.
In this most recent one.
Yeah, which was 7 centimeters and 4 centimeters, and now it's 5 centimeters and 2. Was it 5 or 4?
Well, 4 and 2.
4 and 2. So they have decreased more than by double, and maybe a little bit more.
We'll just say they decreased exponentially.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's doing so well. So, very excited about that.
So I was thinking of going to the Rainbow Gathering, but what happened was that we did some Instacarting, and we did some work, quite a few jobs actually, and we found that when we got home, I started hawking up a lung, and I almost threw up. And when we found out about the Rainbow Gathering, where it was going to be, there was going to be a 6-mile walk into the park. So I wouldn't be able to have been able to do that. So I canceled that plan to be able to go, because it's a little too long for me to walk 6 miles with lots of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're going to be camping there for a week. So there would be a lot of stuff that you would have to bring.
So it'll have to be next time.
What do you say? Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so good to see you too. So glad you guys are here. So who wants a card reading? We want to shift you back into your power.
We have Livitha. We have Chastity. Hi, you guys. Taneka, Tracy, Baja Girl, Gaia Love. That's amazing. Standing under a waterfall for as long as possible heals your body. Yes, it really does. The energy flow of that is just truly amazing. What I really wanted to do over at the Rainbow Gathering was to meet what was the monks?
Tibetan
monks, I think.
Yeah.
There was going to be all sorts of different spiritual people there, and I really wanted to go, but it will have to be when the time is right. So Gaia wants one.
I'm already writing.
Oh,
Taneka first. Then Baja Girl and Gaia Love. GAIALOVE. Oh, I know, Taneka. Yes, it's been a while, hasn't it?
It's been a while.
today was like dusting off the cobwebs, man.
Well, we're back, so we're here. Hi, Terry.
It's my very lucky day. Yes, it is. It's ours, too.
So it's funny, when Candy and I were over at Costco doing an Instacart, on one of the boxes it said, it is a really great day, right?
Yes.
So we decided to say that all day, and we had nothing but a wonderful day. It was awesome. Words are our power, and what we use creates that spell, which then spell binds us into what that day is going to be like. So keeping an eye on the words that you say allows your day to be the what you create it to be. Today is a fantastic day, and I am skinny as fuck. Sorry, I am healthy as fuck.
TJ Happy, I'm going to send you some healing while you're taking care of that, okay?
All right, so Taneka, you have the Syrians coming into your experience to give you a message today. And the Syrians are here with the artistic integrity and honesty to help you to get back into the authenticity of the spirituality that you are bringing yourself into. So it's time to shine your light bright at this moment, because shining your light, you will make it through anything that comes into your experience at this time, is what this card is saying. And now you also have the Shadow Angel. And the Shadow Angel is saying the signs are with you already. So you're seeing the signs, you're noticing the signs, but there seems to be some type of confusion within your experience. So what you need to do is use your X-ray vision, and the X-ray vision is all about your third eye, seeing the spiritual reality of the energy that is coming from those messages, because anything that comes into your experience is that message. You have the sun at this moment, and the sun is all about the joy, success, celebration, and the positivity. By keeping the positivity with the authenticity of yourself allows you to succeed, so you can actually celebrate what is happening. And you also have the crystalline card, and the crystalline card is saying use your energy through wonder while wandering your energetic heart space. And by wandering around your energetic heart space allows you to stay alive with the energies that are coming in, to be able to see the beauty in all that is. So what was that one movie, the Something Beauty, with Will Smith? What was that word?
Collateral.
Collateral beauty. See the collateral beauty in all things, and stop stepping into love, but step through love. Because if you step into love, you got to step out of love to be able to go into the authenticity, because the authenticity is the higher vibration than love. So it goes peace, joy, love, authenticity. And you don't step into love, you step through it. So you don't feel like you're stepping out of it, but you're enveloping yourself with the love to be able to stand in the authentic you that you need to be. Oy. That's the message from your Syrian tribes.
All right.
Who's next?
Baja girl.
Baja.
Do raise your hand if you would like a card reading. I'll put you on the list. When Kidd was talking about being authentic in the last reading, being authentic to me means
Hi, Sophia.
the importance of being authentic to yourself. You know how we can overlook there's certain things that come in to be dealt with, and we decide not to deal with them, that is being authentic with yourself, is being willing to look at all of those things so that you can understand why that's coming up and what to do about it. You are so welcome. Hope you stick around with us.
Sophia wants reading.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm going to post how to do a session with us.
All right, so Baja, what you have coming into your experience is that you don't have a specific species coming in to be able to give you a message, but your higher guides are here letting you know that it's time to delve a little bit deeper into the alchemy. And the rule of alchemy is that you got to give something to get something of equal value. That is the rule of alchemy. So there needs to be that balance. What are you putting out that you are receiving, and it's not the thing that you want to receive, but it's something that you need because you're putting an energy out, and that's what's coming back, that reflection. And the reason why I'm saying that is because you have the alchemy card. And the alchemy card is all about alchemy, the philosopher's stone, infinity, destiny, and magic. By using the magic words of yourself, you create the alchemic structure of creating what you truly desire within your experience. So what are you putting out through your words for what is coming back into your experience? So be very careful of that, because the energies can be very mischievous at this moment, and you have a lot of that mischievous energy inside your experience at this moment, which is basically saying you have the lack of foresight, delayed opportunities, you're delaying certain opportunities, you're closing yourself off, and there's also that fear of failure. This card is upside down, the Three of Wands. Now, if this card was right side up, you would get adventure, foresight, opportunity, and success. But right now, it's the opposite, which is the lack of foresight. So you need to stop delaying the opportunities, delaying the energy movements that are coming in, but using your Celtic and bloodline, your Celtic ancestors, to be able to help you to make those next baby steps that you need for yourself, allows you to get rid of the mischievous energies, but to also, for the strange Valentine, see that the strange love energy that's coming in is here to help you to move forward. Becoming braver. You need to become stronger in who you are by standing in the love of who you are, for the resilience, to gain the experience, to grow stronger, and have a fresh perspective. So seeing things in multiple perspectives, that's another thing about the alchemy, is not seeing it in one way, but seeing it in many others.
You know, our family, our HVU family, is just so powerful and so impressive. Quantum FX says authenticity is 4 times stronger than love, called the Spain scale of emotion. Ooh. When someone is being authentic.
Oh, that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just learned about the authenticity being stronger on TikTok. He didn't go into that depth, but that's amazing information. Can you, save that? I want to save that.
Mm-hmm. I will write it down.
Okay, so that was Baja. Now Guia.
Guia love. Mm-hmm. Quantum FX says
You okay, baby? Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see what Gaia has. Six of Swords. Tao? Is that how you say that?
What's that?
Tao? Seashins?
Seashins, yeah. That's what I would guess, too. That's... Good job. Okay, got it written down. Thank you, Quantum FX.
You know, you remember Scrooge and the Ghost of the Christmas Past, right? That's what I'm kind of getting with Gaia at this moment, because Gaia has the faceless ghosts, which is basically the faceless ghosts of the past that are coming up. Not like a haunting, but more of like what you were dealing with the memories coming up. Did I do this wrong? Did I do that wrong? Did I treat that person this way on purpose? Was it all me? But it was done for a reason. It was done because of that soul agreement that you had with those other people. And this is what's coming up for you right now, Gaia, is that certain informations are coming up of the past to reveal itself. It's not that you've done anything wrong. It's just that it was a soul agreement done to be able to get you to where you need to be and also get to the other person where they need to be. And another reason why that you're feeling that energy coming up from that other person is because they're thinking of the same situation all at the same time as you. So that's why you're feeling it. And you got I think this is called the Tao Seashins. The Tao Seashins. And that's kind of like what they look like on this card. And what this card is saying, resilient, bold, and sassy. It's time to be more resilient to what those memories are, and to be bold and sassy with your actions towards those memories, because those memories are here to show you that you are strong and that you need to just let it go, because it has nothing to do with you. It's got you to where you need to be, and now you just need to let it go. You got the bumpy transition, trouble coming, slow healing, and refusing to change type of energy from the Six of Swords, which is upside down. Now, if it was right side up, it would be moving from trauma, transition, better days coming, and relief. So better days are coming, and you are going to transition out of that so-called traumatic energetic shifts that are coming into your experience. And what's going to be coming up is, what's going to be coming against you is greed. A lot of greed is going to be coming against you from other people, from other things, is what I'm feeling. So right now, you have the card of growing up. And this growing up is all about wanting to grow and experience, There's also rejection of perpetual youth. So there seems to be some rejection inside your experience as well. Probably that's what's coming up, is the rejection. And that's what the faceless ghosts are. The faceless ghosts of the ghost people. So basically, your past is coming up to haunt you at this moment. But your galactic family is here to help you to move forward. Do you get anything from this reading? Because I feel like there's something missing.
was doing healing for Melody, so I didn't pay attention. Which one of these? This one?
The whole thing.
Yeah, but this side or this side?
This side.
Okay.
This is what she's dealing with. This is what is going to happen if she changes it. But she has the faceless ghosts coming up, which is kind of like the ghosts of the Christmas pasts. Old experiences from older relationships, older people that she's known or knows.
Okay. So when he read Bumpy Transition, Trouble Coming, Slow Healing, Refusing to Change, don't look at that as a negativity, but look at that as, okay, what have I been being shown that I may not have paid attention to? And that's really what it's about. It's just sometimes we overlook. Sometimes we've got a program that's getting in the way. You are, Guy, I love you, are doing absolutely fabulous. And so this is saying, take your bold, resilient, sassy self and be willing to look at all the things that are coming up and ask the right questions. What are the right questions? When it comes to, this is called refusing to change, but when she something comes up for her and she does not understand it, what are some of the right questions so that she can get into that mode of seeing where she needs to go?
Okay, so the refusing to change. It's not about her refusing to change, but it's the energies that are coming in that's refusing to change. So she's trying to change those energies and it's refusing. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense. So if that energy that comes into your experience that you are trying to change and it doesn't want to change, what it's saying is that you need to just let it go. Because you can change the energetic past of those memories to not allow it to affect you. But if it doesn't want to change, that means that it is, you could say, carved in stone, which means that you just throw it away. Because it doesn't want to refuse to change, but you are wanting to change, but it's not allowing you to change, so you throw it away. Because it's not refusing to grow with you, so that means that you are not, it is not worthy of being inside your experience anymore.
So when that happens, say, I cast the burden of whatever energy this is to the Christ within, and I go free. Freedom is where it's at, sweetheart. So that feels good?
Yeah, that feels great.
Perfect.
And she did say plenty of past coming in, so there is a lot of that.
There, that is with all of us. And
you're not alone, Guy.
Right. For a long time, it's like we dealt with all of that, and then there was just peace, right? Then all of a sudden, it's like something opened up, and that began to happen again. And wait a minute, where the fuck are all these memories coming from? And they were just piling in. So, what was it that I said? I cast the burden of these memories, of this that happened, to the Christ within, and I go free. I'm done with it.
Because everything that we've learned, we are the Christos. From everything that we've learned. We are the Christos. We are the Christ inside. So by throwing it to them, to it, we cast it away. Who's next?
Sophia.
Sophia. So, Jane, Lisa, Kate, Donna, Dana, James. Hello. We got Sophia.
Just let me know. I'll put you on the list if you want a reading. Melody, any shift in your muscles and the pain? I would love to know.
Ooh. So, Sophia, I believe, if I remember correctly, your guides are the Shadow Knights that also deal with the rainbow, that turn into the rainbows, if I remember correctly. And what I wanted to share with you is that you are just like me. We are both of the shadow. We don't use light energy. Candi uses light. She can bring light into her body and feel great. Me, I use the shadow. I can't use light. Somebody tried helping me to bring light into my body as I was going through this cancer journey, and it did nothing but bring pain into my experience. So I decided to switch it up and go from bringing light into my body to bringing the shadow aspect into my body. And that is what gave me the energy and the power that was needed to be able to expel a lot of different energies. So if the light does not work for you, if the light makes you feel uncomfortable, bring the shadow, because shadow is all about seeing the perfection. Because if you go outside and you look at the shadow, your own shadow, what do you see? You just see a reflection, a perfect reflection of you. You don't see the fatness, you don't see the skinniness, you don't see the blemishes, you don't see nothing but the perfection of that shadow. And that's what shadow in this experience is here for, is to show us the perfect side of us. And that is what you need to draw into yourself, is the shadow part of you, while there are people like Candi and many others that bring that light. We need to bring the opposite. We need to bring the other side, which is why there are half light, half shadow, and we just have to figure that out within ourselves so we can bring that balance back to the world. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So your reading is all about vows, and remember what you've learned through everything that we've talked about is that vows, promises, and swears are evil. They come from, you could say, the devil himself. Reason being is because vows, promises, and swears keep you stuck in that cycle, that loop that you can never get yourself out of until you abolish that vow, promise, or swear. Never swear, never promise, never vow. I promise to do this, and it doesn't happen. Well, consequences happen afterwards, right? It's the same thing as writing a contract, signing a contract. You sign a contract, you're making a vow. You sign a contract, you're making a promise. You sign a contract, you're making a swear. You never want to sign any more contracts. You want to abolish the contracts, but you go into soul agreements. Soul agreements you are able to extend those. You're able to make those a part of you, not contracts. You got the world card, and this world card is all about achievement, successful endings, possibilities, and completion. But if you decide to change things up, it will be a delay to success, incomplete, failed attempts, and stagnation. So be very careful with the energies that are coming in, says the Sirians. You got the Sirians card. The Sirians are saying that you need to be able to step forward into the light and the shadow that you are, to be able to have the responsibilities and lessons to be able to grow into the you that you need to be. So, from what we've learned with Jason Q and everybody else, is that power with great power comes great responsibility. And every single one of us has great power within. So we all have to be responsible with the words that we speak and the power that we send out that gets reflected back into us. So right now, you need to go into some meditation and balance yourself out at this moment. Find if the light or the shadow works for you, and then start. I believe that both works for Sophie. Reason being is because her nights went from shadow to rainbow. And then back to shadow. Remember that?
No.
So she has the opportunity to step into both, apparently. Some people have that power. And
Yeah, they
I
do.
think she does. Me, I'm just shadow. Light hurts me. So you need to start standing in the magnanimous me of who you are, having that mentality, the magnanimous me. I am the magnanimous me. And you also have the right way. You are on the right path right now. Just be wary of the energies that are coming in that can make the world card flip. So the right way is learning to create what you desire, which is the magnanimous me, through the meditations. Lady of a Bosch egg? Lady with the Bosch egg. And this is all about the ancient wisdom. Tap into the ancient wisdom that is bestowed upon you from the Syrians and your guides to help you guide you into the next action step you need to make for yourself. There you go. Ooh. Okay, who's next?
And next is James.
James. Haven't done you in a long time. Let's do ya.
Yes, do ya. So, question, Melody, when...
Janice wants a reading.
Okay, I didn't see that. Janice. All right, so when my husband played soccer and he pulled his hamstring, they taught him a really neat trick, and that was to put some sort of square foam on the pulled muscle, and then they would wrap, what do you call that? The same thing you use to wrap a sprain. They would wrap that around the whole leg and the foam piece. And he was able to continue to play. It just helps to remove the pain. So while you're healing, you want to give that a try and see if that might bring some relief. Have someone help you put a folded up washcloth or something against those muscles that were pulled, and then wrap around the whole rib cage, and make sure you can breathe. Don't wrap so tight that it hurts.
Okay. James, there seems to be a sticky energy that is coming into your experience at this moment called the sticky wicket. And the sticky wicket is keeping you stuck in the same loop cycle that you are going through at this moment. It's masking itself, it seems like, with the energy of love, because you have the Venetians that are here, and the Venetians are all about that love energy, romance, soulmate, and empathy. So it's time to have a little bit more empathy and be a little bit more gentle with yourself at this moment, because you also got the Hierophant. The Hierophant's all about tradition, conformity, morality, and ethics. Stop conforming to all the energies that are coming into your experience. Be very conscientious of certain energies because of the sticky wicket. The sticky wicket can just stick to any type of energy and bring it back into you. It's kind of like you're covered in this sticky wicket, and it's time to exile that energy it's time to exile that sticky wicket, because the father energy within you needs to come out more. You need to start standing in that father energy a little bit more at this moment, because of the echoes that are coming in. And the echoes are all about the past influences that you've made, the past influences that you have acquired through ancient knowledge that you have received, through the cultures that you have come to know, and the root system that you have established within your life. So it's kind of like you need to flush your roots at this moment, is what the stars are saying. Because of the sticky wicket, you have accumulated so much energy that it's time to flush out your root system so you can gain more knowledge through the water that you are receiving.
So would that be the same as opening up his hands and foot portals, and then bringing the Christ consciousness energy through his crown chakra while it's emptying out the energy he no longer needs?
I would believe so, yes. And he also needs to stop using his own energy when he's doing healings. Because you're not pulling from Christ consciousness, and you're not pulling from Gaia, you're using your own. So you need to start using their energies instead of your energy, because their energies are endless while your energy has a limited amount at this moment because of our physical vessel. So you have Shadow Grave. There is somebody that you're missing. Somebody that's coming through saying that it's time for the curious dreams. Such a curious dream, this card says. And this one's all about grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. Coming home to yourself, your own vessel, your heart space. There's something else that's missing in this card reading. What are you getting?
You know, this, when you brought up about the sticky energy, you know those times when I will grunt or growl at something, you're like, what's going on? I'm like, sticky energy. Mm-hmm. Do you remember that? It feels like things attached to you. Your hand keeps hitting something. You don't mean to do, you mean to move in a free way, but the towel sticks to you, or it's just stickiness. So that's what came up for me with this, thinking that he should be watchful of the sticky energy. Things that, and there are like visuals, experiences of having this stickiness that he can see and know that it's there. Okay, so this one.
That makes sense. Because we have been feeling that. Oh, and another thing for everyone here is that when we go out to the stores and we do not protect ourselves, we become the invaders. The energetic energies, the other worldly beings are not here trying to seek us out anymore. Because we are vibrating on such a higher level at this moment, we are no longer seen. But if you do not protect yourself when you go to the store, when you do not protect yourself when you go to the park, when you go outside of your safe space, you become the invader in somebody else's energetic space, which means that's when the beings start seeing you because you're not protected. You did not, kind of like that invisible cloak on Harry Potter. When you put up that shield, that's what you envelop yourself in. They don't see you. Candy and I have been going out and driving, and we say the words, "We are unseen and unnoticed by all beings that are here to do us harm." And guess what? People almost run us off the road sometimes because we are unseen. So we need to change that up to "We are unnoticed."
Okay. That sounds good.
Because unseen is completely visible, but unnoticed means that we are the perspective, what is that? The perspective of us is known, but not seen. So they know something's there, but we're not seen by them. So they move around.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so tradition, conformity, morality, and ethics. Do you remember what was said about that?
The conformity, stop conforming to certain energies are coming into your experience. More like it needs to conform to you. You don't conform to it.
You got that right.
So, that's what was missing, I guess, is that stop conforming to energies, but make the energy conform to you, because it's the same thing as saying don't stoop down to somebody else's level, but make them come up to your level to be able to do what needs to be done.
Okay, next is going to be Lori Johnson. And Lori, thank you. Yes, ace bandage. So there's another question. What is up with seeing beans in the corner of your eye, but when you turn to look at it, it's not there? What do you have to say about that?
So I have no peripheral vision. Okay. I cannot see. So if I was to do it like this, I could see this hand right here. Right here. This one I don't see until here. My peripheral vision. So I have no peripheral vision. But what's funny is that in my peripheral vision, I see tons of things. I see tons of beings. I see tons of animals and all sorts of otherworldly stuff happening through my peripheral vision. So you are seeing the beings. They're showing themselves to you more and more as we are vibrating higher and higher. So the higher that you go, the more that you're going to see. And what I do personally is that I don't go, "Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that?" I don't get scared. I just go, "Oh, hello." Mm-hmm. You greet them. You talk to them like they're real. Well, they are. So if you start talking to them, guess what? They might actually start loving being in your experience, because you're giving them the opportunity to also say hi to you. Mm-hmm. Because the more that I started doing... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No. Go ahead.
The more I started doing that, the more I started seeing. And I'm still seeing a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. So you're peering into other dimensions, and those are the converging and merging dimensions into one. That's what we're seeing when that happens.
I see dead people.
No, not really.
Okay. So, Lori's next, right?
Yes. Yeah, that is true, Kathy, for many of us, because the shift is happening, the move into the new earth. Mm. Mm-hmm. I would say, if this is the way it feels to me, if you have the 3D earth here, and you have the new Earth there, we are kind of like in this area right there.
You're going to have to show it a little bit closer, because even I couldn't see it. Our world, their world, and this is where we're at, right there.
Yeah.
Right in that slit.
Slit.
You made that look so nasty. That could be...
And I didn't even have to try. Yes, it has been a minute. We really had to dust off the cobwebs to come on live. Right. Yes. And then it was like we're looking at all this technology, and it's been a while. We're like, okay, where do we start? And I was watching Kidd as he was trying to remember passwords and hi Phil, passwords and signing in.
Passwords and hi Phil.
Yes, and Linda too. Oh. Linda White came on and said hi.
Hi. It's the Jesus.
The Jesus, right? Jesus. Oh my God.
All right, so
I still do stuff like that.
We all do. We all do. We're making our own dictionary. So, Lori, you have the air element coming into your experience.
You're welcome.
So the air element's all about the free flow, going with the flow, going with the wind, being kind of like that witch's spell, light as a feather, stiff as a board. You need to be light as a feather to allow the wind to bring you where you need to be, but as strong as you need to be, like a rock or a board, where nothing can sway you, but you're going with the flow. And that's what I'm getting with this air element, is that's how you need to be at this moment. Philosophy, determination, and empathy. So having more empathetic feelings, having more empathy for yourself, being more empathetic with how you are feeling, but also having the determination to get you to where you need to be. Now, I don't know what this love life is. More like loving where you are now allows you to be able to gain more of what you truly desire within your experience, is what I'm feeling. And you also got the message of the rabbit. The white rabbit. Ooh. Don't eat kids. It's not nice. No. We know what the white rabbit is. But this one's all about service to the animal world. Now, I don't know if you are wanting to get into the animals, but that would be a great place to start for you, to be able to communicate with animals, to be able to communicate with human beings, other species. By learning love from the animals allows you to truly love yourself, because as we know, animals have unconditional love. They know no anger or selfishness or pain like we do. So learning that allows you to be able to stand in the firm belief of loving yourself first allows you to love others.
She says she lives in a wooded area and deer eat out of her hand.
Oh, look at that. So that was spot on with the animal card. Mm-hmm. You got the Violet Duchess, which is stifled, bored, and stuck. The stuck kind of feels right, and so does the bored. Kind of like bored with how life is at this moment. But what if you'd bring more love and authenticity into that life that you are on right now? allows you to see the mystery for what it truly is. And the mystery is all about revelations, discovery, secrets, and unveil. The discovery of yourself allows you to have that next step of ascension. Oh, look at that. It's a Q. And going through what you have just learned with these cards allows you to be with the Five of Swords, to have the Five of Swords, which is end of conflict, making amends, winning the fight, and getting over that inner conflict. What do you have to say with this one? I don't know if I don't think anything's missing.
When you brought this up,
The animals?
yes, remember the crystalline tree and all the animals came? So there's a spiritual aspect of being with animals, and it's connect with the animals in the spiritual realm also, because they have guidance to give you too, and that's just as important as the physical realm. And that's all. That's what I would have to say. Anyone else want a reading?
You can see dead people, Kidd. Yes. Just not on a piece of paper. I could draw a dead person on a piece of paper. It would be a stick figure, though. Oh. Is that it?
Yeah, no one else wants a reading yet. So let's sing a song.
No. Oh, no. No, I'm good, thank you. My lung capacity just cannot handle that at the moment. It's like, take a few words. And I'm already out of breath.
This is the song that never ends.
Lamb
It goes
chops.
on and on, my friends.
No. Let's get a song that will stick into everybody's mind. It's a small world after all. Oh, God, I remember that. So I was watching a TikTok, and this person, I don't know if she's a singer or what, but she's like, songs, music is all witchcraft. Think about it. The evil type of witchcraft. Because she said, you hear this song and you don't like it, but then later on, you love it and you can't stop listening to it because of the mental programming that they have programmed into that song. So not just the music itself, but the words that they're speaking is hypnotizing you to liking that song, to liking more songs, to creating what that song is in your life.
You know, that must be why I do not dig listening to a lot of music. It just irritates me.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. No.
So that reminds me of the song that keeps coming to me from the Gorillas. Oh,
The sunshine.
I ain't happy.
If you ain't
Feeling
glad
glad
it got sunshine in a bag, I'm useless.
But not for long. The future is coming on, coming on, coming on. You know, I pulled up the lyrics and read it to the guys while we were traveling. And, man, it's deep. I did not know how deep that song was. And I said, after I was done, I said, this is now. That song was written a while ago, but it is now what's happening.
Yeah.
You guys should look it up. lyrics to the Gorillas, I am happy.
Sunshine.
I ain't happy.
I
It
think
actually
it's called
says I
Sunshine.
ain't happy. Oh, it's called Sunshine?
I think it's called Sunshine.
Yeah, you were onto something, Lori. You are my sunshine.
Woo! My stomach growled. I'm hungry.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for us to go so I can go eat. I'm hungry.
That sounds good.
This was a lot of fun, you guys.
Yeah, it was.
We should do this again. When do we want to do this again? Next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll start that every Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do it again every Wednesday. So we will see you guys next Wednesday around the same time. So around what, 2:30? I think 2:30 is good. Yeah. All right. Oh, also, our calendar is open for anybody that would like to schedule a session with us. I made it finally.
Hi, Diane. We're just getting ready to get off.
Where can they find the link? It's in the link tree,
I posted
right?
it and I pinned it.
Okay, but that's on there. But I think it's also in the description as well, isn't it? Yes. It's in the description of both the Facebook and YouTube.
I don't know if it's up on the tree because it's a new link. I don't know if you have it saved, do you?
No, I don't. We're
So-
almost done with that one trial as well. And we're getting a lot of good reviews about that, the flash trial that we were doing, where once a week we would send out a text message to meet you guys out in the energetic field, and we do clearings, we do the energy stabilizations, and it's been making a big difference for some people, so we're happy about that.
Copy text.
Hmm?
Where's your Facebook? Oh, yeah.
You forgot about that.
Yeah, something like that.
Diane says, amazing headings. Oh my God, amazing headings. Diane is one of the ones that is on our trial, and she likes it. There's a lot of great things happening with that. What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out how to pin.
It's okay. We can figure that out later.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Oops. There you go. Dusting off those cobwebs.
Bad. The technology right now.
Yeah. So
Alright.
basically, the new thing that we're going to be doing is a weekly going to bat for you, doing a clearing and a healing, whatever it is that source is showing us that you need. That's what we're going to be doing. We've done a trial and a test, and we've gotten really good responses. One person who has been bedridden just from depression has left the bed, and it has made that much of a difference for her. I believe not just the work, but knowing that people are going to bat for her. I mean, it's really nice when you know that you've got the support and the love that is happening, going to bat for you and there for you, has your back. So, yeah.
Dana says, all songs then are for now. It is true.
Yeah.
It is so true.
Oh, you guys are so smart. I just love you all so much. You're so amazing.
All right, everyone. We love you guys.
Yeah.
We will see you guys very soon. Next week, we'll be going live again to do more card readings and more energy stabilizations. So, yeah. tune in next week. We love you guys, and we will see you guys soon. Ta-ta!